The Forbidden City, also known as the Palace City, started its construction in 1406 and finished in 1421 during the Ming Dynasty in the Imperial Palace in Beijing, China. The original design of the palace is historically known to be one of Ming Nanjing's. The emperor of the Ming Dynasty during that time, Zhu Di, watched over the process of construction. However, a few months after the palace was fully constructed, a fire had destroyed a portion of it, which resulted in a dispute on whether the palace should become the capital of Beijing. In the end, the emperor of the Qing dynasty, Emperor Zhengtong, in 1436, decided to continue on with the first emperor's desires and ordered for the portion of the palace that had been burned down years earlier to be rebuilt along with the city's walls. The Forbidden City, since it was originally designed to be the capital, was soon declared so because it was most appropriate, located at the center of the city and the home to the most powerful beings in the government: emperors, their family members, and their most trusted group of people. The strong belief of the Chinese that their own country at the center of the universe is seen clearly through the name of their own country, Zonghua, which literally means center country. The centralized placement of the Forbidden City in Beijing emphasized this. Chambers and rooms for servants, officials, and other important figures were clustered orderly toward the back, behind the center of the Forbidden City, where the emperor resided. This also portrayed the organization of their government. In other words, the symmetry, centralization, and clustering were aspects that were incorporated in the design to emphasize the hierarchy in the palace. The Forbidden City is well known even today because the palace has been the symbol of Beijing throughout many dynasties in the past centuries. Also, the Forbidden City displayed magnificent architectural designs and lavishly created multicolored physical adornments that displayed the heavens and the earth from the myth of the ancient Chinese cosmology. The design was most fitting because the emperor was the only one to have the sole right to address heaven, from which came all blessings, including his own mandate to rule. The way the Chinese lived, following certain morals and beliefs, all were conveyed in the architecture during this time. Each building helps define how the government of China during that time period had run through its placement in respect to the central palace where the emperors resided and its structures. How the architecture of the buildings can convey so much information about the ways that the dynasties ruled in the past centuries, and how the people lived exemplifies the importance of architecture to tell the story of the time period in which the buildings were developed.